we have the power to recalibrate our energy, get back to center, realign with the presence of the universe, and manifest our wildest dreams.
Gabrielle Bernstein, a role model for spiritual seekers.
There's a few tips on how to raise your vibration fast and manifest anything that you want. Here we go. The first one is to do less and attract more. When we're in an energy of doing, we're forcing, we're controlling, we're trying to make something happen. We are in a thirsty energy. That is not attractive. That is not a manifesting power. So don't think that all the doing is going to attract your desires. I see this with people who are building businesses. I see this with people who are on dating apps. They'll be like, well, I'm going to swipe 1,000 times, or I'm going to text that guy back, 15 more times. Or the obsessing and the controlling and the overdoing is actually in the way of the allowing. Doing less and attracting more doesn't mean that we don't take action. It just means that we notice when we're overdoing it, when we're trying to control an outcome, when we're trying to force the universe to make things happen. And we take a beat, we take a breath, we pause, and we do nothing and let the universe show us what to do. So the next time you notice yourself overdoing it, trying to control an outcome, trying to force something into being, know that that is not in alignment with your super attractor power. It is not a high vibration. Stop, pause, and say, I am willing to do nothing and let the universe show me what to do. Another powerful way to raise your vibration fast to manifest anything you want is to do something that brings you joy. Now, you may be thinking, okay, you sound like every other TikTok manifesting girl out there. No. I'm a 45-year-old woman. I'm a metaphysician. I spent 20 years focusing my life and my career with 10 books, #1 New York Times bestseller, The Universe Has Your Back, on the topic of manifesting. So I'm going to say this to you in a way that is fully supported. Okay, here we go. When you align your energy with what brings you joy, you become a magnet for what you desire. Let's say you're in a bad mood. That bad mood starts to spiral. You start to get into a negative thought form. That negative thought becomes a belief that starts to create your reality. What is something that you can do in that moment to redirect that negative energy and get back into the flow of your high vibration? Do one small thing that brings you joy. Cook a meal. If I just focus on a recipe and I start to cook a meal, I redirect my energy. What else brings me joy? Calling a dear friend, going for a walk with a friend. I was in a really mood the other day and I called my girlfriend and I was like, do you want to just go for a walk? We're walking, we're moving, we're talking, we're releasing the negative stagnant energy. I'm back into my joy. These simple adjustments redirect your frequency. And the more you add these joyful adjustments throughout your day, the more you attune your energy with the vibrational frequency of the universe, the more aligned you are with what it is that you want to attract, and the more effortless it becomes to attract those desires. Period. Another powerful way to get back into that high vibration is to say a prayer. We often underestimate the power of prayer. Prayer could also be just an intention. If you don't like the word prayer, call it intention, call it whatever you want. But setting the intention to release whatever is out of alignment and step back into that alignment. So a prayer, a very simple prayer to get your vibration raised in the moment, is to say, thank you, universe, for releasing this negative belief from me and help me see this through the lens of love. Help me release this. Thank you, universe, for helping me release this fear-based belief and seeing it through the lens of love. When we choose to see a situation through the lens of love, we temporarily remove all that disbelief and suspend that disbelief and come back to the truth, which is that the loving perspective is always possible. When we choose to see through the lens of love, we open up creative possibilities. We open the door for an energy shift inside of us. We open up that to the possibility for wild synchronicities. Maybe a book falls off the shelf or you get a text message from a friend. So a simple prayer can open you up to receive the guidance that you need to realign your thoughts back to joy, back to love, and back to the frequency of the universe. How quickly can you come back into the energy of alignment, the energy of creativity, the energy of love, the energy of connectedness, the energy of service, the energy of the universe? You're gonna fall out all damn day. But how can you come back? Anyone that's in marriage or any kind of partnership or even a business partnership, those relationships kick up a lot of our triggers. And if we can get triggered and then just ride the momentum of that trigger, and we can just push it, and just stay stuck in that momentum. Or we can breathe, pause, pray. Take a beat, pause, and pray. And I've been doing that a lot with Zach. I'd be like, take a breath, say, I want a break, like time out, step away, check in with your parts, like I'll teach you in my new book, Self-Help. 4-step process, check in with the part of you that's activated, and then say a prayer. Help me unorganize this. Help me get back to center. I did that yesterday. It was an 18-hour pause. I went to dinner. We came back. I said, let's just wake up and see what happens tomorrow. We woke up in the morning and Zach's like, give me a hug. And we were able to get back on track. We weren't forcing the shift. We were letting the energy change. You can raise your vibration much faster. Even that 18 hours could have been 18 days, maybe 6 years ago. You can raise your vibration much faster when you practice witnessing your energy, pausing, praying, coming back to your center. There's practices for taking all that pressure off, takes that fear and alchemizes that fear and puts us back into that mindset and that energetic frame of mind and that energetic presence to be the super attractors that we are. Because when we shift our energy fast and our vibration elevates, that's when we begin to manifest anything we want. There are 3 powerful affirmations that can raise your vibration fast, and these will help you manifest. I can let go and trust that everything is working out for me. The universe has a far better plan than I do. I am worthy of everything that I desire. Take one of those affirmations, put it on repeat, rinse and repeat. Raise your vibration fast, manifest your dreams. If you want more tips like this, join me for my 21-day Trust the Universe Challenge. Just click the link in my description. I can't wait to see you in there. Go to deargabby.com/universe challenge. If you like this video and you want to get more Gabby, check out the next one right over here.